What's up, everybody? This is Justin, and I'm coming at you with a worship confessional for August 28th, 2008. And I'm going to do two things today. First off, I'm going to talk about our Sunday AM services, which are at 9:30 and 11. And then I'm going to talk about Crosspoint. I've actually got some video from Crosspoint yesterday. Now, the audio is not that great, but we're going to see how this goes. This is my first confessional to do. I thought it would be fun for a drummer to do a confessional just because I haven't seen any. There may be some, but I haven't seen any. And so I've got lots of friends that lead worship, and they're not around here, so I'd love to share kind of what we've got going on at Grace Bible Church. Now, our Sunday AM services, like I said, are at 9:30 and 11, and both were very well attended. We had a ton of visitors yesterday, and there are probably a couple factors to that. One, it was SFA Parents' Day, so college kids are bringing their parents to check out the church that they're going to, and secondly, we kicked off our Fireproof Marriage series, which is correlating with the movie release in theaters right now, Fireproof with Kirk Cameron, and the movie release was fantastic. We actually got the privilege to see it Saturday evening, me and my wife and the Meltons, Philip and his wife Megan, and we had a blast. It was a great movie, a fantastic message, and yes, it was a little cheesy, but the message far overshadowed the cheesiness. It was a great movie. So we kicked that off, and like I said, very, very good service. Music was great, message was great. We opened with Your Grace Is Enough, pretty standard arrangement. We did break in the middle after the lead break. We did a drum, just drums only, and it went really well. Now, our service is interesting. Opportunities like that come up are pretty rare, just because we're trying to be mindful of everybody. And so yesterday, doing that, we kind of stepped out of the box a little bit. It was great. It went really, really well. We broke for announcements and then came back with a rise, very standard arrangement. From a rise, we transitioned into All Hail the Power, kept it pretty mellow for the first pass, and then brought the band in. From a rise, we had another break for prayer. Ryan prayed, and then we went into the Balosh version of How Great Thou Art. We did not start it big like the Balosh version. We brought it into that. It was pretty mellow, pretty somber there at the beginning, just to kind of come out of the prayer. It went really, really well. Our people really enjoy that version of the song. So we went to How Great Is Our God after that, and fantastic. I mean, our people were just singing loudly. There were hands lifted. I mean, it was just a great moment. And so that closed that set out. We had a sermon, and the sermon was great. Justin did a fantastic job. Now, for Crosspoint, we actually used a different bass player. We brought in a new guy named Josh Clark. And Josh has recently auditioned for Crosspoint music team, and he's actually doing electric guitar for us. We're kind of putting together a new team, and so Josh is on our electric, but we moved him to bass because Kurt, our current bass player, couldn't be there. For Crosspoint, we opened with Let the Praises Ring by Lincoln Brewster, and Philip did the Brewster lead and did a fantastic job. And so from there, we had announcements and crowd game, got the kids all riled up, and we came back and we did Salvation Is Here. And Salvation Is Here, pretty simple, pretty standard arrangement.
I
After that, we did Shine, and we kind of changed things up. We let Philip lead, and we do this from time to time. Philip, will lead an entire service, but we're kind of trying the whole switch leading thing. And it really, really worked out well. Our people really responded well to that. So Philip led that song, Coming Straight Out of Salvation is here. We transitioned with prayer. And then from Shine, we transitioned directly into Part of Your Story. A big hit with our people there. Really, really enjoy it. The song has always worked well. We use it in our Crosspoint for our college service. We also use it in our practice service. Now the practice service, Philip leads that, and they love the song. It's a great song, and as you can see, our people just they love that song. So all in all, it was a great Crosspoint service. Our bass guy, Josh Clark, did a fantastic job. Really, really paid attention to the band, fell in the groove when it was necessary. It was great. I feel like we're kind of picking up some momentum at Crosspoint, and that's a good thing. Kyle has done a great job connecting with the students, and we're bringing in a lot of new students. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to slowly transition into having some new faces on stage, which will be great for the folks that have been doing it for a while. Kind of give them an opportunity to lay back a little bit and give some of the older folks in the team a chance to maybe work with these younger musicians and vocalists and try to get them ready for Crosspoint. It's going to be a good semester. That's it. That's all I've got today. We'll see you next week.